And welcome back to the Minecraft Adventure Files. We are playing hardcore mode. Oh yeah. And of course, the last time we left off, we began the series and we just started to build up our inventory. I got me some health food, which if you notice now, the game is more balanced with the amount of health foods that there are. Because it was really easy to collect what I needed from the start. Because the cows, the chickens, all the livestock dropped its respective food type, and that is what's up. As a matter of fact, my cooked pork chops are done. I wouldn't be surprised if Notch adds a refrigerator item in the future. Of course, I could always make one. Do a little thing with the texture pack and the chest. But regardless, I have plenty of food to keep me alive. For now. You never know what's going to happen. But I do know that once I get all this stuff working, I actually want to make another furnace here. One for food and one for the metals that I excavate. Because in this episode, it's nighttime right now, but about halfway through the episode it's going to be daytime. And when that happens, I will begin exploration. I'm going to explore this swamp a little bit, pick up some mushrooms, make some stew, and I'm going to also dig out some more clay so I can start a brick house of some kind. Because that's what survival is all about. Also, I'm digging this kind of mine shaft thing just to get me through the night and to break this pickaxe, because the wooden pickaxe is so useless. It's a good starter item, but Notch has mentioned that he is going to make items repairable. I hope this includes being able to destroy items and turn them back into parts. That's asking a little bit much, but I'd like to see it happen. Maybe. It's not something I'm going to get my hopes up for because it's not really necessary, but it would make the game that much more versatile. So while we go on this survival efforts, alright, I'm down far enough. I'm definitely below sea level, so I can start digging sideways. Mainly, I just want to find some resources down here so I can continue to build up my inventory. I don't know what kind of surprises I am in store for on hardcore mode yet. I haven't really seen any videos on it so far, other than it exists. And that some people are like, what the heck is this? But I'm doing it as a video series. I'm playing it the way it was intended. Notch knows that there's some crazy idiot out there that is going to take this on full force and not even know what he's up against. And he's going to try to turn it into a video series. Well, that idiot is me, Trollface. And, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I was going to say, is that a cave opening? No, it's not. There are a lot of new features that I've looked at that are pretty cool, such as the Minecraft Monday show exposed the idea of when you have lava above your head or water, it now leaks through the ceiling. And that's cool, you know. It's a good time. So I got livestock out there, but I have no mob action. What the heck? I guess I'll get my cooked chicken out of here. Now that I have that, plenty of health food to keep me alive. Since you have to eat now, you might as well keep it going. So let's melt down some of this cobblestone. And yeah, that way I'll have some more sophisticated building materials. Because there's a whole crap ton of tools now, or different types. Like I can make stairs with the cobblestone, the smooth stone, the sandstone, bricks, and there's cobble or stone brick, which is really nice. I like that one. Been using that a lot in Pandora 2 to build the prison. Uh-oh, I said too much. Not really. Pandora 2 is going to be amazing. Just think about the way you felt when you first played Portal 2. You know, when that came out and everybody was like, this is so awesome, and everybody had a geekasm. Yeah, it's pretty much what Pandora 2 is going to be like. Because that's the way I want it to be. I want it to be something that you never forget. But at the same time, it's just something you play once and that's it. It was awesome. Oh, here we go. Iron. Oh, I forgot to put my pants on. A troll face. It's going to be daytime soon. That's a good thing. Yeah, I mentioned last time, server's running. It's running 1.8 right now. We have absolutely no reason to update the server with because it would have broke again today anyway. Yeah, I can update the server to the 1.9 stuff, but how far are we going to get before we got to generate yet another new map to get yet more new content? I mean, seriously. It's out of control. They even said it on Minecraft Monday's show. You know, he feels the pain that these server owners are going through because we have to keep updating and all this stuff, and it's ridiculous. Okay. I'm out of coal, but I can fudge it. Actually, I had 30... Well, that was cobblestone, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I know what he's talking about. It's tough. I mean, the game, with the updates coming the way they are, and believe me, I'm never going to complain about that. I probably have in the past, but right now, no. It's all good. But let's face it, if you're a server owner or you have an amazing map you've been working on and the update does something to nerf it, you're going to be pissed. Not only that, but all the new content can't be accessed unless you pretty much start a new map or run way out into new chunks. And that's one of the main things that will stagnate the game if that doesn't get fixed. Renewable resources. Now, this gold shard that we have now in the nether, that's great. Even though it's a pain to get at, it really shows that Notch is thinking about renewable resources. Because up until now, we haven't really had that too much. But having renewable resources means that you have some way of getting resources back. Even if they're a real pain to get to, it's something. You know, having to keep running out further and further and further to get the stuff you need, that doesn't work. You know, you've got to have... Alright, here's where the trouble starts, because we know that after the day breaks, there's going to be leftover creepers, and they're going to sneak up on you. Now, I have some armor, but it ain't a lot. Of course, it looks like I'm good. Alright, so the plan is, first of all, oh, hey, look at this. Let me get out my dirt blocks. Today's task is clay mining, because there's a crap ton of it out here, because we want to make bricks. Now, obviously, this means that I am going to have to find more coal. Yes, there's a cave right over there that I saw coal in the entrance of. And hopefully that cave expands into some other place. And yes, I'm watching my underwater, even though those skill points that I saw the picture of that Jeb put out there about skill points, that was fantastic. Minecraft is destined to be an adventure game. I don't care what anyone thinks. It's just, it demands it. Because you have to explore and collect. They just add in the idea of building, which is really good. But exploration and collection is a staple in adventure games. It demands it. Any adventure game you've ever played, one of my examples I use is Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie is a true adventure game because you have to explore the levels. Now, they're pre-made levels, but you still have to explore them and find everything if you want to truly beat the game. Beating the game by seeing the ending is one thing, but finding all the crap that they hide, all the items, that's completely different. And it gives you replay value. But being able to modify the landscape like this, as I've said, just adds a whole new dimension to that adventure aspect. But it is adventure. It has to be. There's no other way to describe this game ultimately. You can't just say sandbox because we know deep down, true Minecraft players know that it's way more than just a sandbox game. It means something. We're expressing our creativity and we're sharing it with others. And as a result, it can only be described as adventurous. And that's my rant about that. And then you have, things like what people do with Redstone and challenge maps and mods. I can't leave out the modding community. A lot of people think I hate modders and mods, and I don't hate either mods or modders. I entertain the fact that there is a modding community. I appreciate what they do because they do expand the gameplay, and in some cases, some of their ideas actually made it into the game officially. The only thing I've ever said is that I don't use mods because that's not the kind of series that I run. That's it. And of course, we know that mods are not as reliable because you have to have somebody that's serious about developing them, somebody that has the time they can invest in doing that. And if you're out there and you find a mod that you like, but you got a bad modder, the person that makes it, well, you're going to be frustrated because you're going to get an awesome mod, and then the next thing you know, the game's going to get updated, the modder's going to get pissed because his mod broke, he's not going to want to do it, or something's going to change in his life, or her life, and they can no longer update the mod, nobody else picks it up, and then you have to sit there with an old version of Minecraft or leave the mod behind. I mean, that's just the way it is. So that, I feel for those people. That does suck. But you never know that, and not knowing that means it's better to just rely on the creator to deliver the updates. So, yes, I encourage all of that. But back to the original point, or the OP, which could also mean original poster, but I'm not posting, I'm speaking. But yeah, there's, oh, there goes the shovel, it's time for the other one. Don't want to drown, of course. Yeah, the Minecraft has to be an adventure game. It just has to be. Alright, now this is where I get leery, because there could be creepers around here. You gotta plan for that stuff, because I'm going down in the water here to get some of this clay, and I'm not looking up, so if I hear the sizzle, I will have to be careful. So far it looks good, though. And man, am I getting a lot of brick. Alright, good. Nothing surprised me that time. If I know Notch, and the way he designs his mobs, and Jeb, whoever is working on it, they are going to troll the crap out of me. Because these mobs are going to get more sophisticated as time goes by. And then I think they're going to get smarter. And hardcore mode is going to be, like silence before the storm. There's a whole lot of nothing going on, and all of a sudden, BAM! You get surprised by something. Alright, so I got 6, 7, almost 8 stacks of clay. That's good, but we know that you need a lot of it to actually make the bricks. Enough at least to build a structure you can be proud of. Let's refer to my iron axe manual. Is there 2 trees here? Usually when I cut into it twice, I find the trunk. Huh. It's interesting. Okay, I just wanted some of these mushrooms. Even though I know that I'm going to have to find some toadstools or the browns will be worthless, other than the fact that they make a quote-unquote portable shelter. Okay, here we go. I don't want to get too far. I'll forget where the heck my shelter was. There we go. Collect all these. Yeah. So that's pretty much what this episode is, and probably some of the next one is me collecting massive amounts of clay. However, I am going to go get into that cave next episode. I'm going to dive down there while my clay is cooking, and I'm going to see if I can get some more iron, and we'll run into some mob action. So that'll be a true test to see if I've got what it takes to survive this game mode. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Oh yeah.